where we can find that.
Where?
Yeah.
So there are narratives in the Quran. Quran has special verse for those.
Okay, could you please show me a verse?
So the first one,
Which one?
the one, Ikra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq.
Okay. So I have, you read Arabic Quran or English Quran, my brother?
Uh, we have both
Okay.
Arabic and
You read Arabic?
little bit, yeah.
Okay. Or which one prefer, Arabic or English?
English.
Okay, let me get you the English Quran.
You don't know.
So this, I believe, chapter 96.
Yeah.
Iqra.
Surah Alaq.
Yeah, so Alaq 96. 66. Oh. Okay, this is 96. Could you please, when you read and whenever you see Muhammad and Gabriel speaking to each other, let me know?
Well, it's not like directly here, but there's like a narrative of his history, like of his life, right? So that's where we know. But here, which one? Where does it start? Okay.
This is chapter 96 here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that like I've used that. Yeah.
So in the name of your Lord and Cherisher who created man out of leech-like cloth, proclaim, and your Lord is most bountiful, he who taught the use of pen, taught man that which he knew not. But man does transgress all bounds, and that he looks upon himself as self-sufficient. Verily, to your Lord is the return. You see one who forbids the votary when he returns to pray.
Okay, so where I can see Muhammad, like a prophet Muhammad, speaking to angel Gabriel.
He's not speaking. He was not speaking. He just heard it.
Okay, so how I know that Gabriel is speaking?
I don't know. There's no way to know. It's a complete belief system.
Okay, so it's a faith.
It's a faith. Yes.
Okay, so but if you don't have, if you have a faith of something, but you don't have evidence for that faith, let's make it a blind faith.
No.
How?
There are many things you don't see. Many things you don't see.
But you feel him, you have evidence
Yeah,
to him.
like if I ask you, okay, you're talking with WhatsApp with your mom who is in another country.
Okay,
How does it work?
so let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When we coming and we say this is coming and this is a prophet, right? How I know this a prophet is a claiming the prophethood or he's a real prophet from God and have a message? How I can distinguish as an individual which one there, because you know you have a lot of false prophets coming.
There's no direct way. There's no direct way to do it. It's basically you have to observe the history. You have to see who said what. You have to see what people of that time and age thought about that person, just like Isa, Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
right? There are different ways people interpret what he said, the gospel and everything else, right?
Mhm.
So there is no way, there was no YouTube, there's no nothing that you can see that God is creating some sort of miracle and everyone saw it.
Okay, so because this is a very critical moment here.
Mhm.
Because for me, as somebody skeptics in Islam,
Right.
or skeptics in Christianity, or skeptic in Judaism, I need to study and see if there is a solid evidence for this a prophet in his claim, or there is a no solid evidence. So what the evidence for the prophet to be prophet from God is to receive message from God, communicate with the divine, like it may be directly or maybe through angel, or you have this prophet, his message is actually continuation to the previous scripture.
Correct.
And this is the problem here with the Prophet Muhammad. We don't have any solid evidence that he spoke to Gabriel.
Yeah, no, neither do any other prophet.
And the problem, the second
Neither do
pro-
any other prophet.
and the second problem is that the Prophet Muhammad, what he teached, is going against the previous scripture and going against the previous prophet, what they taught.
No, not all the time. So he came to basically whatever the message. There are like about hundreds of thousands of prophets,
Mhm.
right? Like over one. How many? Well, no one knows the number, but the main ones we know from the Bible and the Torah and the Book of David, Book of Solomon, all of those combined. So he is basically the belief is that he completes all these messages into one book, and there are very little contradictions in there. So Christians believe in certain ways that Jesus Christ was crucified.
But there is a huge contradiction
Tell me
between the
one.
Bible. So let's start with something. So
Give me one because I have to go.
I'll give you two.
Yeah.
One of them, according the Bible, God is our Father. The Christian believe God their Father. The Jews believe God their Father.
Jews don't believe God is there.
No, believe they God their Father.
Nope, absolutely not.
What if I show you in the Quran?
Quran?
Yeah, the Quran saying even the Quran agree with me that the Jews
Jews don't believe God is the Father.
Jews believe God in the Father.
I completely disagree. Find one evidence that says.
And I will show you that even the Jews used to believe Israel son of God, Israel
What?
son of Allah.
What?
The Jews used to believe when they said Israel son of Allah, and the Jews said Israel son of Allah. Israel.
Why is Israel?
Israel. Jews believe God is a father. He have a son, it's called Israel.
Israel?
Yeah. Let me show you in the Quran.
Isha. Isha.
No, not Israel. So let me show you in the Quran. Chapter 9.
So what Quran says that they call in the Father, which is not true. I don't know. Like I'm not a scholar of any of these. So
Yeah, but I just want to show you something. It's saying here, where is that? Chapter verse 29, not 29, I believe 28. All who you believe the pagans are unclean. No, not this one. Which one? It's supposed to be 28. No. 20. Oh, 30. Sorry, my eyes is not the greatest here. So where is verse 30 here? The Jews call Azar a son of Allah, and the Christian called the Christ son of Allah. That is saying from their mouth they out of enmity what the unbelievers
imitate.
imited what the unbelievers of told used to say.
Unbelievers of old
Yeah,
used to say.
yeah. So you can tell the Jews believe God's the Father,
No,
and
not all.
he's saying here, the Quran is saying
No,
that.
Jews call Uzair a son of Allah.
Okay, so
Uzair.
when the Jews saying Uzair son of Allah, what they believe?
Who is
God Father.
Who is Uzair?
I don't know. The Quran didn't explain it.
They say like what this line is saying. Context is that whoever saying that.
So the Quran is make up something.
No. It's saying the people who did say that are unbelievers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he addressing the Jews, they said the Jews saying Uzair son of Allah. So he addressing the whole Jews. He didn't say specific sect of Jews or Jews in a specific time. He actually mentioned two time periods because he's saying the Jews saying Uzair son of Allah and the Christian saying Messiah son of Allah. They say like what they say lie about Allah like the people who before them. So even the people who before, so that these people, the Jews and Christian, in the time of Muhammad and the Jews and Christian before them, they were saying Allah have a son. So this is one difference between the previous scripture
That's
and
why
Muslim.
he said like I'm correcting it because God is doesn't have a son or anything. He doesn't have a shape, size, or anything.
Okay. Second thing,
Yeah.
the difference between old scripture, the older prophet taught, and the new Muhammad, that Jesus crucified, died on the cross for the sin of the mankind. So we can see Muhammad not in the line with the previous scripture, and we don't have any evidence for him speaking with Gabriel and receiving divine message.
Yeah, there is.
So why we believing him?
I don't. We don't have to believe in it. We don't have to believe in anything really.
So why you believing him as a Muslim?
No.
So you,
No,
for you
that,
as a Muslim, because it's very important, because it's a life and death. You have your eternity on the line. You maybe go to the hell or maybe go to the heaven.
if you believe in those, yes.
So if you believe in the hell and the heaven, and Muhammad don't have evidence, Muhammad spoke to Gabriel or received a message from divine, and he's not in the line with the previous scripture. So what the point accepting Muhammad as a prophet? He's not. He doesn't have the
As I
more.
said, it's a belief system. Some people believe in him. Some people believe in Christians, like Christ. Some people believe in, Moses. We believe in all of them, right? But the difference is that Muslims
But
believe that Jesus is the prophet,
But how come you
not the
believe
son
in?
of the God.
But how come you believe in all of them? If the gospel saying Jesus Son of God and the Quran saying
Well,
Jesus
we
not the
don't
Son of
know.
God,
There are various
how come you?
versions. There are various versions of gospel. Gospel doesn't have a unified source.
So the Quran is false when he's saying.
I don't know. You have to ask the scholars. Why are you asking
Yeah,
us?
because I honestly talk to scholars. I talked to a scholar. She have a PhD. She have a PhD in Islamic study. She's a teacher and she's a
So
professor
what is this
in a
about? What is
Nebraska
this?
university. And I asked her the same question. Literally, I asked her the same question I ask you. Where we can see Muhammad spoke to Gabriel. She told me, I don't want to answer you. I'm not gonna answer you. So this is what the scholar told me. So this is the problem. I need, in order to believe in Muhammad, I need first to find evidence support he's a prophet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help you with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
my
wouldn't be
brother.
able to help you with that because it's so complicated, so different things. So
I
there are
would
things that
encourage
you
I
cannot
would
see it,
encourage you,
right?
my brother, to study because the Quran, even you said different Bibles, but the Quran itself saying the Bible is a tool. In chapter
There are
5,
some verses that is true.
yes, not saying is all of it.
No. There is no one source of Bible, as I say. There is no one source of Bible.
So actually, Allah.
There are Gnostics. There are the Bible that you see is a compilation of different sources.
So
And
Allah in chapter 2, verse 85 is saying,
okay, I have to go. By the way,
yeah,
sorry.
the chapter just chapter 85.
Yeah,
The chapter 85 is saying to the Jews, you don't take the part of the book and leave the other part.
yeah,
If you take a part of your book and you leave the other part,
yeah.
you have a shame in this life and hellfire in the other afterlife. So Jews have to take all their Bible, they have to take all their book, the Christian,
Yeah.
they have to take all their books according to Allah, because even chapter 5, verse 47 said, let the people of the gospel judge in what in it, and who doesn't judge in what in it, they are transgressor and disobedience. So when see Allah telling the Jews to use their scripture fully
Yeah, exactly.
and tell the Christian to take the
Yeah.
gospel is all of it. So if it's that, that means it's true. If it's not true, why
It
Allah
is
don't
true,
tell
but
him?
the thing is, it was corrupted by different kings and rulers.
But
The
Allah,
scripture was
is
corrupted.
that corrupted before time of Muhammad or
Yeah,
after time?
before, much before, 500 years before.
Okay, so 500 years before, then
Yeah.
Quran came 500 later after the gospel got corrupted and telling the Christian to judge with it,
Judge?
with the Bible.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know the history that well. What
So,
I know is whatever the scripture happened before, Muslims believe, Muslims believe that those scriptures were corrupted by the rulers and the kings.
okay, so,
And people
so,
don't get the actual verse.
so you have,
What they get is the ones that is edited by those kings.
this is
and
the
script-
problem.
Yeah,
The,
this is
scho-
the
the
problem. It's
Muslim
very,
is,
very
the
problem.
Muslim scholars doesn't telling the truth, doesn't tell you what the Quran is saying. So here, read. Let the people, you can read it for me, verse 47, please. From here. Let
Okay,
the,
let the people of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed therein. If any do fail to judge by what Allah has revealed, they are those who rebel.
so Allah telling in 600, because you said the Bible got corrupted 500 years before the Quran, but the Quran came 500 years later and telling them to judge with it.
I don't
So,
know what you're talking about.
so Allah telling the Christian to judge with the gospel.
Yeah, like take a look at the gospel and see if you're seeing.
No, tell him judge. It's tell him to judge with it, not to take a look at it.
I have no idea. The translation of judge is different. What does it mean by judge?
وليحكم. When he said وليحكم أهل الإنجيل بما أنزل الله فيه ومن لم يحكم بما أنزل الله فأولئك هم الفاسقون.
What does it mean?
وليحكم للجudge.
What judge? Okay.
Even if you use the Arabic lexicon,
So what is your point? Like judging what?
So what they gonna judge?
There's no way. You have to explore it. You have to read it. You
Okay.
have to understand. You have to think
I'll
about
tell
it. You
I'll,
have to
I'll
ask
tell you
other
how.
people. You have to basically do other books. You have to read all
Okay.
sorts of
How,
sources.
how you judge according to the Quran?
We don't.
You don't judge according to the Quran.
No.
So you accept Jesus as Son of God.
No.
Why you don't accept Jesus as Son of
Because
God?
the concept of God is different.
No,
God is not.
I gonna tell you why. I gonna tell you. I gonna tell you why. I gonna tell you why. Because the Quran said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the Quran said Allah doesn't have a son, no begot or begotten.
Yeah.
That's why you according that, and you said Jesus not the Son of God. That's according the Quran. So now you judging according the Quran. Because why you don't accept the Bible and you say it's corrupted?
It's not judgment.
Because you judging. No, you
there's no
judging
judgment.
to the Bible
judging.
according the Quran.
We're not the judge here.
So how you know the truth?
It's a degree of faith. Okay, it's a degree.
But that's a blind faith.
Blind. Every faith is blind.
No,
Faith
not
is
every faith is blind. You don't. You Christian have evidence for their faith.
Every belief system in the world, it's a faith has no evidence.
No,
whatsoever.
no.
What
I
is the
disagree with
evidence
you.
for any of these.
I disagree with you, sir. Because the Bible has archaeology evidence, have a prophecies in it. The Quran doesn't have no prophecies, no miracles, no archaeology, nothing.
We have to go. I understand, but you have to talk to someone who knows about this. I'm not.
So the point here, I'm not asking you because you're a scholar.
I'm not a scholar.
I'm asking you because I want you to go read your Quran and search yourself.
Oh yeah, I will.
I know you're not a scholar, but you need to study. Because how you believe in the Quran if you don't have evidence? That's the problem. So go search the evidence and you will find out. Okay, guys. God bless you, sir. God bless you, ma'am. You guys have a wonderful day.